In this lesson, we're chatting about how to price your products and services in your business based on your brand. So, we're going to go into much more detail about your brand in Module 6 of this program. But what I want to touch on here is really thinking about who you are as a brand. So, you can do this by revisiting the brand promise that you've created, the transformation that you want your brand and business to provide for people in your community, and really look at how you can create pricing structures that fit that brand. So, for example, maybe you are a luxury brand. Maybe you're a high end brand and you've decided to be that as a creative artist. You only want to sell original paintings, you want them at a higher price point, and so your brand has a more luxurious feel to it. You are speaking to a community of art collectors, people who have a budget to buy original art. So, in that sense, your brand is higher pricing. Now, maybe you're a more everyday brand, right? So we can think about like Target as an example of that. It's an everyday brand where people can shop and have artwork that is at a different pricing tier because it's not just originals, it's prints. So in that type of brand where it's the everyday, then your pricing structure would be lower than that of the luxury brand. So what I want you to start thinking about, again, we're going to cover this in more detail in the branding module, but who is your brand? Again, this is a great time to revisit talking to your business as a living, breathing thing and asking, who are we? What is our style? Now, what I see come up here is there are a lot of creatives who want to create an approachable brand, something that is an everyday brand. But I want you to remember the mindset that if you do want to be everyday, if you do want to be approachable, you still need to price your services and products to be supplying for you in the business, right? So what I can often see happen is this correlation of, well, I want to be everyday, so I'm going to cheaply price my stuff and undervalue my work. But we don't want to do that, right? When we price our work, we're not only pricing our work as one single creative, we're pricing the work of our creative community. So when you think about that, when you go to price your work and you establish who you are as a brand, also think about the creative community at large and how we can really show that our work is valuable and that it needs to be valued in our society. So if you want to be an approachable brand, if that's your brand vibe, awesome, but still price accordingly to cover your needs and to show the value of the art and creative industry as a whole. So what I want you to do is start to think about who your brand is and what pricing structure reflects that brand. In the next lesson, we're going to chat about how to price your products based on different pricing structures. I'll see you there.